Lascos, Fox 11 News.
Among those who are leaving town this weekend are a marching band from a Temecula high school. The students from Chaparral High are headed for Washington, D.C. to help dedicate the National World War II Memorial. They'll perform at the dedication ceremony. The young musicians are flying out tonight. Trisha Takasugi is live at LAX for their send-off. Trisha.
Well, Susan, Memorial Day is certainly going to have very special significance for this group of Chaparral High School students because as a band, they were selected to participate in the dedication ceremonies for the World War II Memorial, which is going on this weekend in Washington, D.C. On Memorial Day, these Chaparral High School band members will be playing these tunes while marching down Pennsylvania Avenue as part of the World War II Memorial dedication ceremonies.
In the beginning of the season, we were like, all right, this is cool. And then we ended up going to a veterans hospital and performing. It was so amazing. It was awesome because we saw the people and we actually realized the impact. And so now I think we really understand. And it's really an honor to be able to go.
The 108 band members have been rehearsing for months in addition to putting on numerous fundraising events in order to come up with the more than $100,000 that was needed to make the trip to D.C. so they could march and play before a national audience.
A lot of kids put their heart into it, not only for the sake of what the event is about to them, but about the people that it's for. Our year has been focused on America's Greatest Generation.
Kristen Torres will be carrying the same Bible that her great-uncle carried with him when he served during World War II.
It's an honor to know I'm going to march for him and everyone who had that sacrifice. And it's great to hold this with me and remember that it's this is for him.
Now, for a lot of these kids, many of them have not even left the state of California, so this is indeed a big honor for them to go to our nation's capital and play and represent their hometown of Temecula. The kids will be at the dedication ceremony tomorrow, but they tell me that they likely will not play until the parade comes along on Monday. Reporting live at LAX, Trisha Takasugi, Fox 11 News.
And it's been a long time coming. The monument took nearly 2 decades to build. Brian Bolter tells us how the idea for the World War II Memorial began and what it took to get construction off the ground.
The World War II Memorial will join the ranks of our greatest landmarks because it was one of the greatest and most important periods in our history.
On Veterans Day 1995, President Clinton formally dedicated the World War II Memorial site. 9 years later, after much debate and discussion, controversy, and construction, the memorial has gone from an artist's sketch to a colossal tribute to the greatest generation.
Oh, I cried. I cried when I saw the picture. Makes me very emotional. Brings back a lot of memories. Oh, it's just unbelievable.
Harold Jessup is the average age of most World War II veterans. He turns 79 Saturday.
That's not the reason they're dedicated, I don't think.
Like tens of thousands of vets, he has traveled a long way for the dedication ceremonies. His family from near Bowling Green, Kentucky, has been planning this trip for a year. Already, he is overwhelmed by the tribute.
All the little writings and everything is remembered.
Remembered and painstakingly created by architects, artists, construction crews, and sculptors, just to name a few. Construction was completed in just 2.5 years. And the memorial opened early, so as many veterans as possible could see it. They are dying at a rate of more than 1,000 a day.
It's going to remind other generations that you have to make sacrifices sometime for your country.
Key to completion of the project, veteran and former Senator Bob Dole, along with Band of Brothers producer Tom Hanks.
It is time to say thank you.
They raised awareness about the project and helped bring in the $174 million needed to build it. Jessup hasn't followed the ups and downs that have led to this weekend.
I don't know who designed this thing, but now they've done some reading and research.
He's just thankful to be here, and for the first time in his life, he is sharing his war stories with his family.
I'm the happiest old man you ever saw.
Band from Temecula, 100 strong, checking in for flights back to Washington. 7 months of anticipation tinged with a bit of new concern. They'll be marching in the parade celebrating the new World War II Memorial, its dedication, one of the national events identified by federal officials as a possible terrorism target.
We had a parent meeting 3 nights ago. We did bring it up and let them know what we would do in case of a problem, but everybody was so excited. It didn't faze anybody at all.
Many Americans not quite sure how concerned to be. The Homeland Security Department keeping the terror threat level at yellow, not raising it, even though Wednesday the Justice Department spoke of new terrorism concerns. Attorney General John Ashcroft warning that Al-Qaeda has stated its plans for an attack on U.S. soil are 90% ready. But today the FBI acknowledged the actual source was a website of questionable reliability. The self-proclaimed Abu Hafs al-Majri Brigade previously had claimed responsibility for last summer's East Coast power blackout.
To give this group any type of credibility is reckless.
Congressman Chris Cox, Republican of Newport Beach, issued a statement of concern over lack of coordination. During the day, President Bush's spokesman and Homeland Security Secretary Tom Ridge both sought to dispel that notion.
We talk every day, we collaborate our efforts every day.
On another front, the filing of federal criminal charges against 2 Pakistani nationals accused in Orange County of filing fraudulent visa petitions for possibly hundreds of Pakistanis. Their whereabouts now in the process of being determined.
To make sure that all of the aliens who are in the country are not engaged in any additional illegal conduct.
As for the 7 possible terrorism suspects the FBI talked about on Wednesday, we're told their pictures have been provided to the federal agents who work security here and at other airports. But again, at this point, no specific information on their whereabouts or where they are headed. Reporting live from LAX, Patrick Healy, Channel 4 News.